Millionaire's top 5 investment categories reaction video. I'm going to play the video and then we'll react. Hopefully it comes across okay.
And then the largest one investment would be our own business. I run a company called Briefs Media. So that is my biggest time investment and my biggest money investment.
I actually meant to start it right
Tell us
here.
the breakdown of your portfolio, what stands there.
So I invest my money in 5 places outside of my own business. Number 1 is real estate, stocks, and then startups, crypto, and then physical gold. And then the largest one investment would be our own business. I run a company called Briefs Media. So that is my biggest time investment and my biggest money investment. We cover financial news, financial education. We have a free financial newsletter called Market Briefs where we cover what's happening in the markets. We have an educational platform where people can learn things about money management and investing called Briefs Academy. I didn't grow up with a lot of financial education.
Like many of us. Partially why you started your channel.
It is. That's a big reason why, because I wish somebody would have told me the things that I talk about. I was
studying to be a doctor. My parents really wanted me to be a doctor.
My parents really wanted me to be. I started reading books about money. Dave Ramsey was actually the second book that I read about money. The first one was Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I'm reading this book, so they started talking about this concept of investing and putting your money to work, which was so mind-blowing
because I had never heard of that before.
Because I had never heard of that before, seen that before. And I started learning about this thing called real estate investing. Again, I didn't know any real estate investors. I didn't know what real estate investing was, but it sounded cool because wealthy people invest in real estate.
Here I was 19 years old.
Here I was 19 years old against Metro Detroit. I'm studying to take that test called the MCAT, the Medical College Admission Test.
And on my
breaks when I'm studying, I started looking at homes for sale. And on August 22nd, 2011, I took my MCAT. And on August 23rd, I closed on my first rental property.
Wow.
It was a 1,000 square foot condo. It originally sold for $150,000. It went through foreclosure. The banks couldn't sell it. They listed it for $8,400.
I bought it for $8,000.
No negotiation. So now I was 19 years old with a rental property, and I leased it out for $600 a month. And that was the beginning of my real estate investing journey. But it was kind of an accident because I didn't go in thinking I'm going to be a real estate investor. It was these books are talking about this thing. I made so many mistakes when I got started. I mean, so many. I got sued by my first tenant because they said that the bathtub was too slippery when the water was on, so they slipped and fell in the bathtub.
You can sue anybody for anything.
You can sue anybody for anything.
Well, during the lawsuit,
we found out that the guy that slipped, quote unquote slipped, he actually slipped at a friend's barbecue and was trying to get money out of the quote unquote rich landlord. I was a college kid.
Luckily,
I had insurance. Insurance covered it. They paid for a settlement, but the settlement wasn't even enough to cover the lawyer fees, so the tenant didn't get any money. But there's a learning process, right? It's tough. Like when you're 20-something years old and you're getting sued, you're still in school, you're trying to figure out how to get good grades in class. It's stressful.
I love that you're honest about your mistakes, because you weren't always this, financial prodigy.
I make a lot of mistakes every day, man. Every day.
Well, there's one in particular. I understand that you once owned a Toyota Solara.
Yeah.
And you talked about the mistake you made with that. What was that?
Well, let's premise this with I was working in the event planning business. So I was working at clubs. I was hosting parties. I was working at weddings. So in that event planning business, it's all about the show, the way you look. And so I would have this really nice Toyota, and I would take my money and put it into the car.
How much money did you sink into this car?
How much money did you sink into this car with all these upgrades and mods?
Thousands and thousands.
I'd have to
And
thousands and
thousands.
And it did not increase the value much, I assume.
I think it decreased the value. Which is cool. If you got the money and you can afford it, which I couldn't, then I had the cash. I was luckily not going into debt to do it. I was paying for it with cash. I had no investments. My investment was my car.
Now you look back and you go, if I invested that money, it could have been...
That's a great point right there. This guy George has been talking an awful lot about how the auto loan is a big thief of people's of growing our net worth.
$1,000.
Seriously.
I mean, you still have that car today.
I still have that car today.
Is that your daily driver?
That is actually my daily driver, yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I say my car is worth
maybe $500.
You, by all standards, are successful, you're wealthy, you're a millionaire, and you're driving a... What year?
Mid-2000s.
A mid-2000s Toyota Solara that is pimped out.
It is definitely pimped out.
I love that. Because people think, like, hey, millionaires, like, they drive ultra-luxury cars, and you're living proof that you're not going sink so much money into depreciating assets as you've learned a thing or two about.
My whole thing was, if I wanted to go out and buy myself, say, $100,000 car, I could do that tomorrow with cash and not really worry about the price. But the question is, do I want to do that now, or take the $100,000 and put it into, say, a rental property, buy some stocks, or put it in my own business?
So for the last 10 years, that has been my thing, that I'm not going to spend money on these, what I call dumb purchases yet.
10 years, that has been my thing, that I'm not going to spend money on these, what I call dumb purchases yet, because I want to start spending
This
money.
is just play money.
Yeah,
Because the funniest thing is, I have friends who drive around in these really expensive cars, and they complain about gas prices. I'm like, dude, you got a $150,000 car, but you're talking about $4 gas?
Yeah.
You can't be complaining about gas prices when you're driving a luxury car. If you're putting premium gas in the car, gas prices should be the least of your problems.
I like that.
You give gas money?
Hey, we'll get back to the
conversation
real soon.
But first, let me tell you, this episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Now let me ask you a
question.
What would you
Invest it.
cars?
How much money did you sink in?
Money. Dave Ramsey was actually there.
Can you tell us the breakdown?
This is the segment I wanted to share with you the most, the breakdown
So I
of his
invest money
portfolio.
in 5 places outside of my own business. Number 1 is real estate, stocks, and then startups, crypto, and then physical gold.
Okay, let's just hold right there. So this is a long-time millionaire. These are his categories: real estate, stocks, startups, crypto, and physical gold. And these are things that I'm focusing on and learning about and buying into as time goes on. It's kind of like working out and exercise. It's kind of can be a slow, steady process. But a couple of the areas that's kind of emerging, like the crypto and stocks market, just a quick share on that. I am an independent representative of the I Am Academy, and they teach a lot about some of these things. Particularly, I want to share with you about stocks and crypto, right? So we have a channel called Stocks and Crypto, and Mr. at Mindset really recommends getting yourself educated about whatever you're interested in buying in. Maybe you're interested in something else. But if you happen to be interested in this category, stocks and crypto, we have an academy that you can learn. And from what I understand, it's kind of like it's an ongoing education. They really suggest, give yourself a year and a half of it, just kind of getting into it, learning, and then you start figuring your way and like what's best for you, right? So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. In the I Am Academy, we have over 100 different instructors, and they teach, like you see right here, this is our schedule, Sunday through Saturday, and we're all across the world. We have all kind of different time zones. These are all the time zones right here. We're a global company, so no matter where you live, you should be able to have access to this. Then you can get on these live streams with these teachers and ask them specific questions. One thing I've learned about cryptos and stocks is everyone's interest and risk are really different. So you got to find what works best for you, right? I'm just going to play this out a little bit more, react to it.
And then the largest one investment would be our own business. I run a company called Briefs Media. So that is my biggest time investment and my biggest.
Owning your own business is another great strategy. So do you own your own business? If you're interested in owning your own business, it's a great strategy to increase your income.
Money investment, we cover financial news, financial education. We have a free financial newsletter called Marketplace. We cover what's happening in the markets. We have an educational platform where people can learn things about money management and investing called Briefs Academy. I didn't grow up with a lot of financial education.
Like many of us.
Partially why you started your channel, I imagine.
It is. That's a big reason why.
Financial education. This is what I really wanted to hit on. He talks about being financially educated. That's the thing with the I Am Academy. The education, we have a whole platform set up where you can totally get educated from the very, very, very beginner all the way to even being the most advanced. So whether you're just starting out or you've been around for a little while or you've been around for a long while, this is a great place to be. And we have a team. So you have me and we have other people and we support each other. And we're all learning how to invest and trade in crypto and stocks, all right, and other things. Really, that's the thing. Like he was saying, there's other, all the areas, and I feel like you have to just find out what's best for you. right, so let's take a quick dive into crypto real quick. I wanted to check in on this is a tool called SwipeCoin. So when you're a member of the IM Academy, you have this tool and other tools. This is just scratching the surface. You'll get levels right here. This is Bitcoin. I'll look at levels, and this is SwipeCoin right here. Now this is a chart that's already kind of marked up, that I have marked up. The green bar is my resistance zone, and the red bar is my support zone. So right now, as you can see, this little blue dot is right here toward this little yellow line. So from the way I understand it is, and this is on the 15-minute time frame right here. You see this 15-minute time frame. This is one thing some of the teachers teach about how to manage these tools right here. So this blue dot right here is right close to this yellow. It's called an estimated moving average, and a lot of times they feel like it's uncertain. It's either going to bounce off of it and go down, or it's going to break over it and go up. And so that's kind of, as you can see, it kind of tested it right here and then came back down. So it's testing it. But it's one way to decide whether you want to buy some or sell some. You can make decisions, but it's right on 50 EMA, which from the teachers that I follow, they say that can be very indecisive. And so it's not the best time to get into a scalp trade. But dollar cost averaging is a whole nother strategy, and it's what a lot of the instructors recommend. But just something to probably consider. It's not financial advice, but dollar cost averaging into things I feel like you understand or you like. I remember you don't always have to understand it perfectly. When I was first introduced to Bitcoin, it was in 2018. I didn't know anything about it. I had a client that said, you should buy this. And so I trusted the person. I downloaded the app. I dollar cost averaged into it. And it's been the start of my journey, and I've been so happy that I did. So I say that to say that you don't have to understand everything to get going in it. But education is going to give you a stronger base where you know what to do, and you can make decisions based on your goals and your situation, right? But as you can see right here, this is a green arrow. This is a tool called Super Trend. It's a tool exclusive to the IM Academy. It's called Super Trend. And Super Trend is your friend. So this is a look at Super Trend. Now this is on the 15-minute time frame. This is on the 4-hour time frame right here. These boxes right here are each the last 3 Mondays. Today is Friday. We're right here. Monday, Monday, Monday. So now where do we go? Did we top out right here? Or are we going to go back down towards here? So that's the thing. I feel like if we lose these levels right here, from what I'm seeing right here, if we lose that level, I feel like we're going to come down and test around here. If we lose that level, we might get tested here. If we lose that level, I've heard talks up at 50. It could go down to here. So another level. And yeah, right around here. Could go, I don't want to cover that blue line up. The purple line is what's called a spider line. So that's a whole nother indicator altogether. But these are some different levels, I feel like, of support as we go down. So we'll see, excuse me, we'll see what happens. But that's the thing. So I feel like right now, though, I feel like we are in a decent place. We're at 68,000. I mean, at the beginning of the year, this asset was more like 20,000. So if you had one Bitcoin earlier this year, you'd have 3 times your money by now. So it's been a blessing. So the thing is where do we go from here? We could continue to go up, or we can continue to go down, and that's where I like to use the SwipeCoin tool. So for my purposes, and what I'm doing, everybody's different. This is on the 15-minute time frame. This is on the 4-hour time frame. So it's different. I hope you understand that. If you don't, let me know in the questions or comments. But the green is kind of my zone. It's a resistance zone going up. Let's see if we can break above that, right around 69,500. And the red, around 67,100, is my support zone. So we'll see. We'll watch it, and later on, I know some of you like to watch the shorts, so I'll do little 15-second updates as time permits, and share, because things change. Oh my gosh, things move so much. Look at this one candle. I mean, we go from 71,600 to 67,000. It's like $5,000 move, and excuse me, a $5,000 move in a very short period of time. So this is considered a volatile asset, but that's why I feel like dollar cost averaging is really the way to go. Scalping takes a while to learn, and I do like to scalp trade and swing trade and position, but I feel like position trading for the long run and dollar cost averaging is what I feel like most people, it's the simplest, and it is considered a very good discipline by a lot of the educators. So this is Bitcoin on the 4-hour. This is Bitcoin on the 15-minute. Okay. Now I want to take a quick peek at Ethereum. This is Ethereum on the 15-minute. Let's go. I want to zoom out though. Okay, look at this. Okay. Wow. Ethereum's fascinating. Let's see here. We're gonna zoom out a little bit more. I just want to take a quick zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. Now look at this. This is Ethereum, the number 2 digital asset. So back here in January, we're sitting around 2,300. Now we're right at 3,700. So if you're, these are just, and from a lot of the experts, we're still early. That's the thing a lot of people don't understand. I'll share with you one more thing, and I'm not going to do a deep dive into the alts unless I get a special request. Okay, coingecko.com. Okay. This is an interesting free website that you can play around with if you're interested. You can go to coingecko.com, and it has a lot of interesting data on crypto assets. So on the top part of the screen here, we have the coins listed. This is a nice little summary of things right here. Okay, let's go. Let's just start with these first 3 things. Coins, exchanges, and market cap. This is the basics of the whole crypto industry. We have over 13,365. We have 13,365 coins, digital assets, right? How are you going to pick the top few out of those? I'm personally having fun building my own portfolio. I'm looking for my top 30 coins. So I'm picking 30 coins from the large coins to the small cap coins and to the mid cap coins. 10 in the large cap, 10 in the mid cap, 10 in the small cap, and kind of building my own fund of digital assets. And it's a lot of fun, and you kind of pick what you like. As in stocks, a lot of people say buy what you use, buy what you understand. So that's just kind of been part of my philosophy. But what I found is being around the experts, like that's Valentino. One of my favorites is Curtis Cobain. He does a portfolio watch and advanced crypto analysis. And so the more you learn, then you can just decide, what is best for you. Which ones are you comfortable getting into, right? So coins, exchanges, market cap. Now granted, a lot of them are going to fail. So that's the thing, is you want to get in the ones that's going to be right for you. A couple of interesting point here before I wrap it up. The market cap of the entire industry is $2.724 trillion. Okay. Now, a lot of the teachers, expert educators are saying that we could potentially go up over $10 trillion, somewhere between 10 and 20 trillion. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background that you don't even know, and it's going to happen whether you know it or not, or whether you take action on it or not. But as these things are developing, we could potentially, not financial advice, grow into a market cap of over 10, maybe over $20 trillion. And what that means is all the prices are gonna go up. So let's take a look at the top 2 assets, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin, right here, the market cap. This is what's interesting. As a beginner, I encourage you to at least try to understand some of these things, because it'll help you make decisions, whether you want to choose to participate or not. But Bitcoin's market cap is $1.3 trillion. It's over 1 trillion. That is, if you know anything about market caps, that's a lot of market, right? Number 2 market or asset is Ethereum. It's at 445 billion. Now, what's kind of interesting is a lot of the educators are predicting, because there's a lot of uses for Ethereum, so they're predicting that it's going to grow, and it's going to, that the market cap will exceed that of Bitcoin's market cap. Now, that's a really important point as an investor. If this market cap, Ethereum, grows and exceeds this market cap, say we get Ethereum gets to 2 trillion market cap, which I feel is a very realistic, futuristic price, not financial advice. So that would mean it 4x'd, right? So 4 times 3,400, let's see, 3,400, 3,700, 3,700 times 4 times, that'd be a $14,000 Ethereum. Now, see what happens, that would mean, say if we had a $2 trillion market cap right here, right? See that? That doesn't mean Ethereum's price is going to exceed Bitcoin's price. The price, if it 4 times, the price of Ethereum would be 14,800, but it wouldn't exceed the price of Bitcoin. But the market cap, you understand, the market cap and the price, they're not exactly related. So if you exceed the market cap of Bitcoin, you're not going to exceed the price of Bitcoin. If this 4x's, this will go to 1,400, a little over 1,400, right? But that's what's kind of fascinating. So you might be able to get a potentially better return off of Ethereum if it outperforms Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is kind of like the big daddy, but just to kind of give you a little fun thing, something to think about in the background there. So I'll leave you with this right here. This is our look right here on the Bitcoin price. If you have any questions about the Academy, this is the whole thing. It's all about education, getting educated. So how can you get educated? You can join the Academy. We have over 100 different plus instructors, and we have live sessions Sunday through Saturday. You can jump on the live sessions, ask questions, get involved, and you can learn all about stocks and crypto. And if you're a person like me who wants to grow a business, if having a business, you can turn this into a business. If you can become an independent business owner, and you can, right now, digital assets, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, it's going to be a very hot topic the next several years. I feel like it is going to be. If you decide to become an independent business owner, you can recruit people to become members inside the Academy. Does that make sense? And then you can get paid commissions and build your own business off of this if you're interested. It just depends on what business you're interested in. But having your own business is a wealth building strategy, owning your own business. Because we'll look right where he said, he said, I'm going to go back to this. He has it on the printout. Okay, here we go. So these are startups,
crypto, and then physical gold.
So startups, and he has his own businesses, but he's talking about when he invests, he may invest into a new startup. But real estate, stocks, startup, crypto, physical gold. I love this strategy right here. It's something that I'm working on myself, and I'm very grateful that they shared that, and I'm just sharing it with you. This is Stocks and Crypto I Am Academy. This is where you can learn. The biggest point he was making, the minority mindset was that education, getting educated, educating yourself. And then you can make your own decision what works best for you. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions or anything about the Academy, please let me know. This is on the 4-hour time frame. Look at this. I'm feeling like this looks bullish, like we're at a good potential position. But on the short term, I don't want to really do anything until we break out of these zones, until a scalp position. I wouldn't want to enter a scalp position. But as far as a DCA position, I'm all about right now. I'm so grateful that it did because we were at 73,000. Now we're more like 68.2. So it's I feel like it's a good time to make some purchases, so, or some investments. So that's the 4 hour. This is the 15-minute. If you have any questions or some digital assets you'd like me to look at for you, we have a lot to choose from. I'm going to be doing later, I'm going to be doing some deep dives into my top 30 coins as we go along. But if you have a coin you want me to look at for you, be happy to do it. Just let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions about the Academy, if you have enough information to make a decision to join the Academy, the link to join is inside the description. You just choose the DCX Academy. That'll cover you with stocks and crypto. If you want to learn other things, we have 5 different other academies, and they have specials if you want to join more than one. I've joined more than one, but stocks and crypto is a great place to start. If you have any questions or concerns about that, just text me, send me a smoke signal, anything. I'm here to talk and to encourage you to get involved with building your own wealth using these systems here, the real estate, stocks, startups, crypto, physical gold. The stocks and crypto, you can learn all that right here on the Go Live. Stocks and crypto. Plus, we have a lot of other resources you can just learn. If you are a very, very beginner, it's a great place to start. If you've been around for a while, it's a great place to solidify your knowledge. And if you're an expert, it's a good place to be around other experts, and you can grow even better. All right. Appreciate your time and your energy. Remember that health is wealth, cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. Think about that for a minute. Health is wealth. Without our health, what do we have, right? Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Cash flow is king. We used to say cash is king, but my mentor now says that cash flow is king, right? So we want that cash flow, right? So cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. And I'll see you on the next lesson. Bye for now. See you next time.